Hello everyone. Okay, so this question 4, was our statistics question for the exam. So let's have a look here. So the ages of children in a creche were recorded. The data are shown in the table below. So it's just, this data is just telling us the ages of the children and how many there are. So we have 6 children between the ages of 0 and 1. 10 between 1 and 2, 19 between 2 and 3, 3 between 3 and 4, and we have 5 between the ages of 4 and 5. We need to represent this data on a histogram and label the axes clearly. Now, it's really important when you're drawing graphs. First thing, pencil. Second step, work out our scale, right? So if we look here, the number of children, 6, 10, 19, 3, 5... Okay, 19, 10, like that, they're massive, right? And I only have like 10 blocks here. So it actually might be in my best interest to go up in 2s because I won't have enough blocks to hit this 19. Right, so let's label my axes here. So ages. So we have 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Then my axes is just number of children. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Right. So let's plot these out. So we have 6 children between the ages of 0 and 1. So I'm just going to fill that in there. Lovely jubbly. I have 10 children between the ages of 1 and 2. Lovely jubbly. I have 19 children between the ages of 2 and 3. So go halfway up between 18 and 20. Lovely jubbly. 3 and 4. We only have 3 children. So I'm just going to pick a different color here. 3 and 4. Ding, ding, there. And then 5 children between the ages of 4 and 5. So I'll go halfway between 4 and 5, 4 and 6. Be here. And there's my histogram. So a very nice, easy question to get. Just make sure you do it properly. Right, work out the percentage of children in the creche who are aged 1 to 2 years. Give your answer correct to the nearest percent. Nearest percent. So, remember to find a percentage of something. So it's how many we have. So we have 6 children who are aged between 0 and 1, right? Over the total number of children, how many total children do we have? Sorry. How many total children do we have? Well, we're just going to add up the number of children here. So it's 6 plus 10 plus 19 plus 3 plus 5. So add them up. 6 plus 10 plus 19 plus 3 plus 5. That's going to be 43. I think 6, 10, 19, 3, 5, yeah, 43. So it's 6 children over 43 multiplied by 100%. And it says correct the nearest percentage. That's equal to 13.95%. But said to the nearest percentage, that's going to be 14%. So roughly 14% of the children in this nursery are between the ages of 0 and 1. All right, part C, use mid-interval values to estimate the mean age of the children in the creche. Give your answer in years, correct to 1 decimal place. So, mid-interval values. So it's very important you knew what mid-interval values were and how to calculate them. So what mid-interval values is, I look for the middle value between the range. So I look for the mean of the range and I multiply it by its frequency. And then I divide everything by the total amount of children we have. So between 0 and 1, the mid-interval value is a half. The mid-interval value here is 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. So what we're going to do here is it's going to be a half times 6 plus 1.5 times 10 plus 2.5 times 19 plus 3.5 times, what was it, 3? Yep. And then finally 4.5 times 5. And I'm dividing all of that by the total amount we have, which is 43. So we're just multiplying the middle value in the range by the frequency of how many there are, and then we're dividing everything by the total amount of children. So I'm going to plot this in your calculator, really. It'd be stupid to do it any other way. But 0.5 times 6 plus 1.5 times 10 plus 2.5 times 19 plus 3.5 times 3 plus 4.5 times 5 all over 43. And then my mid interval value here is going to be 2.29, but it says correct to one decimal place. So it's going to be 2.3 years old. So give your answer in years. So 2.3 years old is the average age of the child using mid-interval values. So let's look at part D now. The table below shows the maximum number of children that one staff member in the creche can mind, depending on the age of the children. So, for example, one staff member can mind up to 3 children, or 5 children. Can mind up to 3 children aged 0 and 1, or up to 5 children aged 1 to 2. Work out the least number of staff members that are needed to mind all of the children in the creche. So the average age of the kids in the creche is 2.3 years old. Right? So what's this question asking us here? Let's read it again. So the table below shows the maximum number that one staff member can mind. So work out the least number of staff members that are needed to mind all of the children in the creche. I actually don't think we need my mid-interval value for this. I think we just need to go back up here. So, how many staff members would we need to mind all the 0 to 1 year olds? 2. Right? Because they, according to the graph here, can mind 3. And we have 6. Right, so we have 6, we have 10, we have 19. Oh, so then 3 to 6, so 2 to 3. And then 3 to 6, we have 8. Right, and we have 8 children between the ages of 3 to 6. So work out the least number of staff we need. Well, I have 6 children aged between 0 and 1. One member can only watch 3. So I need at least 2 staff for ages 0 to 1. I have 10 children aged between 1 and 2. One staff member can only watch 5. So therefore, I'm going to need 2. Right? I have 19 children aged between 2 and 3. I have one member staff can legally only watch 6 of them. Now, the thing is, if I have 3 staff members here, if I have 3 staff members, they can only look after 18 kids. But legally, we need enough staff to be able to watch them all. So therefore, we're going to need a 4th member of staff to just reach that quota. So for the ages 2 to 3, we actually need 4 staff. right? And then ages 3 to 6, well, one staff member is legally allowed to watch 8 of them. We only have 8, so I'm just going to only need one staff member. So in total, I need 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1. So I'm going to need 9 members of staff. And that's it. That's the minimum we need. And I hope I'm correct in saying that. If I am wrong, please don't correct me in the comments. I will cry. No, I'm joking. But I'm pretty sure I'm correct in my judgment there. Right. So that was a nice enough question if you knew what mid-interval values and everything were. But besides that, right. Hope this is some help, and I'll catch you later. Bye.